Alright, you are watching the Harnkegger Games V, Day 5, on twitch.tv/LOTRO stream and youtube.com/Lord of the Rings/live. I'm LOTRO's community manager, Cordovan. Just streaming this today to try out a few things and have a little fun. The camera and everything comes from being an admin character. And get to have some fun doing that too. So we get to bring you a nice broadcast, I think, today. We get to try out a few things and have a little fun and see what happens. I do have some information at the top that kind of explains what's all going on today. I can also show you briefly. This is the Harnkegger Games webpage, harnkegger.simplesite.com. Day 5, we were starting off with the Gallup-a-Run, then the Swim-a-Run, and then the Loon Swim. So what they're going through now is an issue that came up with the last horse race. We have a minor bug that, well, normally kind of minor, but kind of a big deal for these horse races. And so they're dealing with that today. So it looks like the competitors basically need to go to Salandim from the route of their choosing. Doesn't seem too complex there. You need to get some people behind the line. Behind the line! Yep. How you doing? Thank you for having me here today to be your idiot/commentator for this fine Harnkegger Games V on twitch.tv/LOTRO stream and youtube.com/Lord of the Rings/live. I am LOTRO, Community Manager, Cordovan. Candrel is the Master of Ceremonies here today. And of course, this is by that Durin's Folk Guild, who have just done an incredible amount of work here today. I also happen to know that they're frantically coordinating in a Discord chat as well. So the amount of work you can just see that has gone into this player-run event here today, and really all week long, because this goes through Sunday, September 11th, is just truly outstanding. I mean, just above and beyond, clearly. So the least we can do. Plus, I also wanted to try testing this stuff out a little bit, so that should we want to do more events in the future, I'm thinking Weatherstock and other things, of course, that we can get a little practice and hopefully improve the output, really give you guys something cool to see. So, hope you like it. Back in a couple minutes. Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Cordovan back here for Harnkegger Games. We're doing the first event here. Fortunately, I need to figure out where the racers are so I could teleport to them. Hopefully you're enjoying the view though, here a little bit. But since they're all taking their own routes to get here, because the object is just get here the fastest, there's no one group to follow this time around. Still, pretty cool. Alright. How you guys doing? Someone had asked about this shirt, wondered what the heck it was. So the shirt is from the Boston Festival of Indie Games, and the reason I'm wearing it is the Boston Festival of Indie Games is this weekend. If you happen to be in the New England area, around Massachusetts, MIT campus in Cambridge, you can go to the Johnson Athletic Center. It's like $15, and it's really a showcase of independent game development in the New England area. So everything, video games, tabletop games, card games, board games, all that stuff. And again, it's at the MIT campus. I've been a volunteer for them for, I guess this will be my 5th year now. So that's where I'll be this weekend, and hence the shirt. I think it's bostonfig.com if you care. You're watching the Harnkegger Games. I'm currently waiting for people to show up here and salon dim with Candrel. They do have a Discord chat as well that I can pop into to see where perhaps I should be. In the meantime, while I'm looking that up, let me get you guys just a view of the finish line, just in case I missed something. By the way, the camera is independent from the character, so no one's actually has to worry about walking through me or anything. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Cool, glad I did that then. As you guys can see, some of the racers are starting to come in. Back up a little bit. See if I can get some people coming in. I know it's sort of a little noisy having all these names here, but I want, especially for this, people can maybe see themselves coming through the finish line. So I want to leave the names up if I could. I see a lot of names from previous days. Events who did very well. Looks like the dwarves are conferring. Dude, love that outfit, by the way. It's pretty rad. Pretty rad. Yeah. So I'm actually, you can see my character. I don't know if you can actually even see. Yeah, there I am. I'm that glowing red guy up there. That's actually my character. I've got a free camera going, which is what we use sometimes to take our screenshots that you see on various, dev guides and what have you. looks like we're getting ready to announce the winners, give away the prizes, have some fun. Hopefully, I was actually thinking I didn't want to get too far away from the chat in case they started to announce the winners, but I'll have to try to see if I can fly into some of those fireworks. See if we can do that. That would be pretty rad. Yes, only the most professional commentating by LOTRO community manager Cordovan. But hey, I'm playing pen and paper D&D tonight, so after the Harnkegger Games here, we just go till about 5 o'clock or so, 5:30. Depends how long the events take. And this will be from 3 to 5 on Saturday. Again, on twitch.tv/LOTRO stream and youtube.com/LordOfTheRings/live. And also on Sunday, where it's actually an hour earlier. This includes the closing ceremony. There's going to be a poetry competition and some cool stuff like that. And that'll, again, be on the same Twitch and YouTube from 2 to 5 o'clock on Sunday, September 11th. You can also find our full weekly schedule. We have a lot of live streamers that do all sorts of cool things. And you can just find that on the Twitch page as well. There's a Google Calendar. Well, actually, I guess that's not public yet, but there will soon be a Google Calendar where you guys can see the schedule. But you can also just see it by visiting the Twitch page. You can subscribe to individual shows if you want to on YouTube, so that you can just, if you just want to see, say, Maiden of Rohan's show, which of course you should do. Not just only see hers, but you should watch hers. You can go to the YouTube channel, or a playlist for Maiden of Rohan, and just click a subscribe to that, and then you're done. So you can find all that stuff as well on LOTRO stream. We do have a few slots open, although not a ton, because we're kind of on the busy schedule currently. But if you think you would like to be part of the team and live stream, where are we, Bridge? Oh no, where'd you go? I lost you. Oh, there we are. Alright. Yeah, just like what you normally hear camera people do. So I might have missed the winners. Did I miss the winners? I don't know. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Hopefully not. Alright. There we go. How you guys doing? Just doing a little bit of work here to get to the next event. Yeah, I guess they did announce the winners, and I must just not have been picking it up on chat. I'll have to be better about that next time. So. Oh well. Alvar, Fred Scald, Volvo. 1, 2, and 3. Alvar, Fred Scald, and then Volvo.